All right, ladies, all right. To recap, there are three elements that make up this seemingly intangible thing called your leadership brand. And the first is, what do people see? What do people see when they look at you? Do they see that you're confident? Do they see that you're grounded? Do they see that you walk in and own the room with authority? Or do they see someone who is overwhelmed and a little bit unsure about what it is she exactly needs to do next because there's just so much going on? The second is, what do people hear? What do they hear when they're in conversation with you? Do they hear warmth in your voice? Do they hear that you're interested? It's surprising how interesting people will think that you are when you appear to be interested. And are you curious about their world, about their thoughts, about their concerns? What do people hear? Or if you're in a meeting environment and you have to give a presentation, or a presentation like this in a town hall situation, talking to about 200 people, do people hear that you have energy, that you're committed to your own thoughts and to your own ideas? Because often in these kinds of situations, when you're sitting at the boardroom table, when you're standing on the town hall stage, what you're trying to do is to get buy-in to your ideas. Well, if people don't hear that you are bought in with conviction to your own idea, it's going to be very difficult to get them to buy in to that idea as well. So what do people hear? And the third is, what do people feel? What do they feel when they are with you? And I don't mean what do they feel about you. I mean, what do they feel about themselves when they are in your presence? Do they feel valued? Do they feel like they can take on the world and they can do anything because you've got their back? Because when we're measuring employee engagement, that is what we're measuring. We're measuring, how do people feel supported by their manager? How do they feel about being supported by you? How do they feel about their place in the organization? And it's the intersection of those three things that lives your leadership brand.